Okay. This is, as you know, our show and tell. We saw how to make special effects in the camera and also by using Photoshop or any other photo manipulating program. And we are very interested to see what results we got here. I hope you had fun doing it, though. I always have a lot of fun. You click on something and something unexpected can happen, and sometimes it's miraculous.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
All right, now what I have on here, all right. Mhm.
Special effects. Ed, both
Oh,
converted.
Hmm.
oh, very nice.
So what'd you do there, Ed?
Do Ed.
Right, so basically, all I really did with this is sort of inverted the colors.
Mhm.
And so each color is its complement. So the blue water became red and the boy was red, it became green and like that.
Very, very nice.
Ed, where were you when you did this? Were you and Nick?
I'm sorry?
What were you on when you, what program did you do?
Oh, this was using Topaz Glow.
Oh,
Yeah, Glow is one of the programs in the Topaz suite.
That's nice.
Did you say
Well, in fact,
Glow?
all the pictures that I submitted were done with Topaz Glow.
Was very nice.
yeah, nice effect.
Why does this picture?
GLO?
distract-
GLOW.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
The composition is beautiful to begin with. It's
Right.
a simple, you have a lovely reflection. And I'm sure the picture looked very good in the original form as well. Am I right or not? so?
Yeah.
Okay. So you made a silk purse out of a silk purse. Reversion, yes, very nice.
All right, ready for the second?
Mhm.
Different bridge, flow.
Okay, this one is I had presented this at the last competition. I think he gave me an 8 and he said the flag was a little off. I was on this really nice new program that's called Paint, and I thank Michelle for that. And it has all kinds of filters, and you kind of click on, you open a picture and you can click on each filter just to see what it does. It has sliders and you could make some changes with the intensity and various other things. And I kind of like the colors, so that's what I did.
So what is that, an app?
Yes, it's an app. It's called PAINNT. Michelle, is that correct?
That's correct. It's part of your Microsoft package. If you have Windows,
You have to have Windows
it's all
get it.
free right on Microsoft. Mhm.
and
So
it's free.
How do you access it?
I'm sorry, what?
Where do you access it?
Well, you Google paint, paint.com, and it
Ah.
tells you what to do. But it's only, most of it is free. There have a few that you have to pay for, but
Right.
most, and they have hundreds of them, all kinds of different filters. And it was fun, actually.
You could just
Really?
go to the Microsoft App Store and just
Oh.
download it. I helped
Okay.
Flo get it on the other night. Yeah.
Thank you.
No app store on the computer, that's on a phone.
No, you
Microsoft has.
Well, I Googled it and it was right there and it just tells you to download. And then Michelle's husband helped me, with some of the details, but it really wasn't very hard.
Mhm.
So this is on Windows 10, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a way to do it if you have a lower Windows, but I think it's easier on Windows 10.
Okay, but it's.
Yeah, there's a store, I believe there's the Microsoft store, so to
Right.
speak, where you can find.
Yeah.
I guess the,
Oh,
the different.
Yeah.
all right.
Spell the name of the program again?
Paint.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Paint with 2 N's. PAINT. NNT.
All right, gang, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Michelle, onion pencil.
Okay, this I submitted to the last contest, and he didn't like the lighting on it, so I went back in GIMP and I played around with it. And then I went into Paint and I used the pencil technique and changed it. Mhm.
Very interesting. I think Photoshop has a pencil tool also.
Okay. Mhm.
No, that's one of the brushes. The brushes can act as a pencil, so. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
But you know, Michelle, I like the original one. I don't know what the problem was with that guy.
Yeah. I liked it also. The first time I saw it, when you showed it.
Yeah,
well,
beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
why I submitted it, because it got a good reaction in the whatever we did that night. Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice. I have a green frozen fall. You don't? Walter,
Well, I didn't see Walter come on.
I don't think Walter's on either.
no, he's not. It's a nice
Oh.
picture though.
Yeah, interesting.
What is, go back a sec.
Hold on. It's, you know what, let's see if I can go back.
I wonder what his thought was and why he wanted it green. What was he expecting from it?
Because he could.
Or he couldn't change it.
Or he just likes the color green. Is there a song like that? By
Yeah.
that
It's
color
St.
green?
Patrick's Day.
He
Sometimes
did
they
it,
try
he did it
something-
during St. Patrick's Day.
Hey. Sandy.
Hi, this
No,
was, yeah, snow on chair in Boston. This was a photo I took with, I think, my iPhone outside after the first snowstorm on my a chair that's graded, metal chair. So on the left was ice and the right was the chair in black. So I went into Photoshop, I used the emboss filter. And you can regulate how much embossing you want. And that's basically what I did. And then, you know, I did some editing prior to that, you know, to get the photo more clearer. And I also had to increase the size of the DPI, because the DPI, when it comes out of the iPhone, is like 72. So I increased it to probably 150 and changed the image size to fit our dimensions, you know, 1050.
Great,
And that's it. That's what I did.
really nice.
Oh, okay, folks, listen. Here's Walter. He just texted me. He says he's trying to get on, but he can't get on. Mark, did you help him out? Let's take a
I
pause.
can't do 20 things at one time, you know.
We'll take a pause.
Tell him just to copy the link and put it in the browser. If he just copies that HTTPS link and put it in the browser, he'll be able to get in.
Send
That's how I got on.
1 second. Well, I mean, I feel bad. He's missing. I'm sure he's been trying.
We can go back to his picture.
Oh gosh, this is awful.
Bobby, why don't you just send them the link you sent me?
I just sent them, sent them the link.
Oh, they're not on my phone.
I sent them the link.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's
I
beautiful.
have another PC running besides this one.
Who does?
Mark.
Okay, wait, wait.
Oh, this is lovely.
Ed,
Yeah, good
really
too.
nice.
Ed, you're gonna have to take yourself off mute if you're trying to talk about it.
Sorry.
Good idea. Yeah, so this was some nutsedge grass against a black background. And I converted it again in topaz glow.
Wow.
Really
Beautiful,
looks sharp. Really looks sharp.
beautiful.
Yeah, very lovely.
Ed, did you choose those colors?
Well, you know, the Glow program has 1 million presets in it. And the way I use it, and I think the way it's intended to be used, is you sort of pick one of the presets that looks interesting to you, And then you can sort of manipulate it from there, you know, and change the various parameters. So that's what I did.
Ed, could
I love that color choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Ed,
Mhm.
ask you a question about topaz. I
Yeah.
have seen topaz.
You're breaking up. Try again.
Breaking up, Bobby.
Okay, I don't know, there's something up with my computer.
Maybe you're too
It's okay
close.
now.
All right, thank you. I tried downloading a trial version of the original Topaz, and my computer kept crashing left and right. I know the issue. This computer is probably 5, 6 years old, and it doesn't have the enough. What would I have to add to the computer, or should I buy a new one?
Buy a new one.
I don't know. I'm doing it on a Mac. So
Memory, maybe?
I think it is
I had
memory.
that problem with Topaz. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Topaz, and I had increased my memory at the time I was using it.
More than that, it's the RAM usually. right?
Yeah,
And if you don't have enough RAM, you can't use more than one phone.
yeah, that was it. I had increased the memory.
I
Right.
kept having problems with Photoshop and Lightroom before I bought my new computer on the old computer.
Yeah.
And it just,
Well,
it would
I
freeze, it would go out, it would kick me out.
Yes, well, there's a beauty right now available on at Costco, and that's an $1,100 baby. I really have to think hard about whether I want to
What is that for, Bobby? The
a
1100
computer, a new laptop.
Oh, laptop. Uh-huh. Whose brand?
You know, it's not even a brand I recognize, but
No, I
it's
would-
up the reviews. It's got good reviews.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, the Mac handles all these programs pretty well. So, and it's not, I mean, the computer is at least 6, 7 years old also.
Well, that's interesting. Window, whatever. This is an Acer. It's not. I mean, it handles everything else just fine. I have no issues with it. It just seems a shame. Okay,
Yeah.
off the topic. Thank you. Appreciate your.
Okay, you ready, gang?
Yeah,
Is Walter on?
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh,
I
that's
haven't got,
beautiful.
hold on.
Beautiful.
Wow.
People entered the waiting room. Give me a second.
Flo, you did great with paint.
Yeah,
color
very
is-
nice. Very nice, Flo.
This
Yeah.
was also,
I think this was you know, like an impressionist or impression or some, I don't know which one it was really, but this was also one of the, I once froze some flowers and I think I presented it. I don't remember when, but it changed the color so that I really like this one.
I sent you the. Are you on?
I just admitted Walter and
Okay,
Diana from the second.
person that had a problem, by the way.
What'd you
No,
say? You
no.
had him committed?
You're on now. We saw your picture. We'll-
Bobby, we can hear you talking.
All right, bye-bye.
Walter, why the green ice?
Why not?
We saw your photo. What was the thought behind making it green?
Oh, this is crazy.
Okay,
muted?
Walter, your audio's off.
I think his audio is probably off.
It is off.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can see you.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, something
Why
got
can we
screwed
hear
up.
you?
I had this, I walked out of my house during.
Wait, are you on your phone, Walter?
What?
Are you on your phone?
No,
You're echoing.
You're echoing.
You're very loud.
oh, maybe- that better?
Yeah.
A
No.
little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Still
I
very,
walked out of my front door when we had that big freeze, and I looked at my drain pipe. And I said, it looks like Niagara Falls in miniature. So I tried to shoot it. And then I did, and it looked boring. I said, how do you make frozen water coming out of a drain pipe looking? So I tried different color filters, and green was the prettiest. That was it.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Mark, could you bring up that picture again?
You know what? We're gonna get out of sync. Hold on.
Sorry for coming in late, but I was knocking at the door and couldn't get in.
Walter, lower your volume. You still are echoing.
Okay. Wait a second.
Oh, wait.
There it was.
Great,
Wow.
great, great.
The next one.
Hold
Just passed it.
on. I know.
Hmm.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Walter, this is you. This is you.
Yes.
That's right.
Very nice.
Okay, he
Yeah.
explained.
Was the water frozen?
Yes, it looks frozen.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I already explained this when you were trying to let Walter in. So
Mhm.
this was
Yeah.
also from that. Oh,
Flo, you should enter that in the next contest.
Michelle?
thank you. Maybe I
Yeah.
would.
Michelle, I like it with this, why are we all going?
That's
Um,
great.
That's HDR.
This
That's
right,
really
did the
great
same
looking.
thing.
I
I went
love
on
it.
to paint. This is a cocoa filter, it was called.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
This one,
And we have to get rid of this, echoing. It's not good.
Yeah, Diana's echoing. She's too close to the mic.
Is it maybe because she's on there
No, I
twice?
wasn't echoing until
Are you on
got
twice?
on.
Are you on twice? Are you still on twice?
we're
Close,
all
close
echoing.
one of them. Close one of your,
Okay,
We're all echoing. I'm
maybe
getting
that's the
echoes
reason. I'm
also.
sorry.
Because it's a secret meeting in Switzerland.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mark, that's happened.
Yeah, that sounds better now.
Yes.
Michelle, I love this in this color.
Oh, thanks.
Really
No,
nice.
you should try painting this.
It's funny, I was thinking about painting this. Yeah, yeah, it looks like it'd be a great watercolor, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
That's beautiful.
watercolor.
Yeah,
what was the filter you used again?
a cocoa. I went into GIMP first, and then after I made my changes there, I went into paint. And in paint, you just go through the filters, like every second you can have another filter on.
But what did you do first? I missed what you said.
First I put the photo, I went into GIMP and I,
GIMP?
cropped it
Oh.
and played with my lighting. And then after that, I went into paint.
Gotcha.
What is GIMP?
Well, that's instead of Photoshop. So
Oh, I see.
do your thing in Photoshop and then you head into Paint. Isn't that right?
Mhm.
Michelle?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
It's beautiful.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Okay, ready for the next one?
Mhm.
Walter again.
Oh, this is right, natural color.
Close up.
I don't know how that got in there. That's called whoops.
Okay, next one.
Oh, very
Back
nice.
Sandy. Ah,
Very nice, Sandy.
self-image.
It's,
That's
yeah,
cool.
it's the torn paper effect. And I downloaded, there was a video, it's a YouTube video. He does a lot of really good, interesting things. And he had available the template of the torn paper. And then you have to, in layers, you have to, apply it and do a whole bunch of, I did my regular editing, and of course you had to make it into black and white where the face underneath was the regular color. Exactly what I did, I'd have to watch the video again. I want to tell you, because it took me a long time to get this, and I first posted the wrong one because I said, that looks more like a mask of everything white. And then I realized what I did wrong, and I went back to it. And
You could be a superhero.
Yeah.
Cute. Cute.
it's called the torn paper effect, and I actually send you all the link of that video.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
he does a lot of interesting, this guy does a lot of interesting.
Andy, didn't I see you at the White House?
And it really whitened your teeth.
Yeah.
Are you saying my
One way of
teeth?
doing it.
Right, are you saying my teeth were yellow? But they,
Oh. That's great shot.
Very nice.
Really nice.
Ed,
Mm.
Oh,
wow.
Obviously, this is a close-up of a flower. And
Same.
again, topaz glow.
wow.
Nice.
Mm,
Mhm.
That looks
Nice.
nice.
Really nice.
You
Is
could
that
get, there's a filter on paint that makes a similar kind of adjustment.
Mhm.
I forget the name of it.
With that topaz, is the program just glow or is it
Well,
part of the package?
It's part of what's called Topaz Suite, and there's
Oh.
about 12 different programs in it. Glow is just one of them.
Right.
You pay
Yeah,
monthly?
you can buy them individually, but it's much more cost effective to buy the whole
Right.
suite.
Sure.
Beautiful.
Also, it gave it a texture, I believe. I don't think that texture was in the original, was it?
I'm sorry?
There's a texture across the entire, especially the lower 2/3. Is it that texture separately, or did that come in through the,
No, that came in with the effect.
so it not only gave an effect, but it also put in that texture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
cool.
Wow.
That's great.
Valley of the Dolls.
This was, I think I was with Bobby and Sandy. We were in Cranberry. I don't remember. There was like a big bag full of dolls, all kinds of broken dolls.
That one May. I don't remember it.
No, I don't.
It was a long time ago. So what I did was I went into I went into a regular Elements filter, and I went to Distort and then Liquify, and there was a whole bunch of body parts here, and it didn't look like anything. So I kind of liquefied the other body parts, and I obviously just left the head and the hand, and then it was all the same peachy color, and I didn't like that. So I turned it into black and white and then erased,
Yeah, the face.
I brought out, I erased, I think it was erase. I think I erased the color on the face, the black and white part.
Right.
So
Cool.
that's what
Wow.
happened.
Very,
Really
very
interesting.
effective.
Yeah,
But
really
did the
nice.
doll have gray hair like that, or is that part of the?
No, the doll had, the hair was white, but when I made it into black and white, it got more of a gray looking, effect.
Patterns.
Great.
Learned something interesting about Flo. She still plays with.
I like that. That's good.
I still play with dolls.
That's great.
Yes,
You gotta enter it into some abstract thing.
yes, it's
Really
really
interesting.
very, very, very.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably enter it with one of our judges and get 6 because it's weird looking.
Well, you got a higher score with us.
I can't quite make out what that curve is. I don't know if it's pink or gray.
What curve?
What curve? What?
It-
Walter, what happened to you?
I don't know what happened to me.
You went completely out of the picture. I didn't hear what you said. What curve?
I said, no, I just happen to like that very much.
I thought you asked a question. So
No. I don't think a judge would have a problem with this.
Walter,
So
your
some of the judges we've had, I think they would.
yeah, right.
your audio is very loud.
It's not a straight on shot.
No, it doesn't matter. It's so abstract that it's good.
Yes,
I like
It's-
it a lot. Yeah.
It's almost, you could call this Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Annabelle, yes.
Walter, can you lower your voice, your audio, please?
Okay. Let's see if I could do that without getting off of here.
Go
while-
down to your microphone. It lets you
Yeah.
lower it there.
While Walter is doing that, I just want to put in a word about Liquify. I had hoped to show Liquify in my presentation the other time, but for some reason it wasn't working on my computer. I don't know what happened, but it is a fabulous thing. You could make all kinds of crazy changes, but you can also do wonderful things to improve your picture. It does things with the face. Have you ever, I happen to have a kind of smile where my eyes squinch up. So you can widen the eyes, lengthen the eyes, open the eyes. It has something for eyes, mouth, and other things. I urge everybody to have a look at the Liquify filter in their Photoshop. So with
The liquefied filter on Elements doesn't do all that.
okay, well, yeah, I'm on, what am I on? I don't, CC, Photoshop CC.
Yeah, right.
And,
They probably have a lot more than.
yes, we do, but that's an amazing tool. I really rescued a couple of pictures where people's eyes were closed or something like that. It's pretty amazing. Anyhow,
Why would Liquify do that?
go into it, try it, you'll see what I
Yeah.
look to the right side of the controls, and you'll see the left side are where you can do wild and crazy things like Flo has here. The
Yeah.
right side is where you can work on faces, and
I
it's
see.
make the person look more attractive.
And
I see.
also
So
you
my
can,
face is in there.
I had a picture, actually it won Best of Year eventually, and the bottom of it was a little blurry. And it was the kind of picture where you wouldn't notice, so I kind of liquefied where it was blurry, and it made it into some shapes, and it came out really great. So you could kind of fudge
Yes.
some
yeah.
areas with it.
Very nice.
Okay, ready?
Victor is a
Oh, that's it.
No,
That's it?
No, there's more.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
fast.
We had 20
no, I couldn't be.
No, there's at least one more. that I
Bobby, were
submitted.
you explaining that on Liquify? I was fixing volume.
Yes.
I put 5 photos in.
So did I.
Okay. That's a filter, Liquify.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
I see your head again, Walter.
So we're
Walter,
missing
I
pictures.
think you made your audio louder.
I put in 5 pictures.
So did I.
We had 20 pictures total.
That's not,
Well,
it's,
you can
That's
just-
what
We
I
didn't
told them.
just see 20 pictures.
no.
And
I put it,
just Sandy and I would be 10.
yeah.
I'll tell you something. I'll run it through you again. Makes you happy.
Well, then something went wrong because I know when last time I looked, there were 5.
Here you go.
Body count 20.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
got at
count.
least 3 more down.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh,
here's
yeah.
another one.
This
Oh,
That's
is
nice.
13.
No, this is, yeah,
What'd you do there, Michelle?
This was one of the photographs I did from our last workshop. I just put it into some filters, and this is called the cartoon filter.
the which filter?
Cartoon, cartoony.
Uh-huh,
Mhm.
very, very fetching.
Claude, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Claude. We're doing abstract. I don't want to be a nitpicker. Now, this is really nice. It's a great design, beautiful photograph, a graphic. But do you really call this abstract?
No, we were doing special effects.
Oh, we're doing special effects. Okay, my mistake. Sorry.
I would call it special effects, Augie.
Okay, I agree. Special effects.
Yep.
Hey, Michelle?
Yep.
Have you ever tried that cartoony on a face?
Oh, I have.
Does
I
it
have.
work? Does it work?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Is this in paint?
This is in paint.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And they change the filters every other day. So some
Yeah.
days, so certain filters are available and some days you have to pay for them, so it
So if
depends
you
on.
love one, you may not get it again for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Well, this is
Yeah.
a beautiful piece. This is a doily of some sort or a carving?
It's a doily on top of my Christmas tree base.
Oh, look at
It
that.
looks like it's sitting on a chair.
Yeah, it's a,
Right.
it's like a wooden
Nice.
bowl, sort of. Mhm.
Wow.
And was that the original color or did the paint give it that? tone?
Paint gave it that color. It was like very, very red, true heart color red,
Hmm.
and a brown wood tone in the back, like wood furniture.
But
That's
you could
great.
change you can't change the color, but you could change the intensity.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a bunch of sliders that you can kind of, juggle it around a little bit.
You could just play for hours with it.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
I love this.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Andy?
This is done in Photoshop. I download it, when you go to file new, create new, you can go on a free site to download a bunch of free templates. And I try to find this template again, and because I must have altered the template and saved it a different name, but I know that there are different templates that you can, then they have instructions where to put your photograph to get the effect. There's all different templates that you can download for free from the Adobe. When you go to File New,
Yeah.
okay, instead of opening a document, File New, it'll open up a screen. And there are some templates there that are already like blank templates. But on the bottom of that screen, you can go to the Adobe site to download, like I did a whole bunch of downloaded
that's
collages.
stock? But
What?
is that stock? Is that their
Yeah,
stock?
free. There's free templates that you can upload.
Oh,
There's some that you can pay and license, but these are free.
oh.
And this particular one, yeah, it was like a, I don't remember what it was called. I went looking for it and I couldn't find it again. And it just tells you where you put your photo in it, and then they're in individual layers, and you have to click on that layer, and then you add your photo to that, and you can alter the color. I think this one I altered the color to black and white. I also did it in a multicolor. Another one in a multicolor.
Very nice.
Is that program or that part that you tried to show me one day?
Yes,
Is that
yes,
one?
yes.
So now this was a whole different set of
Just a different template where it uploads into your layers panel, and then you can find a whole bunch of different ones. This is like a split screen or mirrored. There's the one that I did the mask. I mean, there's faces. There's one that's called crack. You can also download like crack faces, crack screen. There's like a whole bunch of different templates you can download.
Do you mean it's like people on crack?
No, that you make, no. Yes, but yeah, I particularly like this one.
That's very nice.
But I was looking for it. I'll have to go back and see if I can find that
Look at
template.
this.
Oh,
Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
Wow.
an animal? Cool.
yeah, that is a marmot. And, it was a portrait. He's basically a brown animal, and again, converted it in topaz glow, and that's what you see.
wow,
wow.
That's gorgeous.
beautiful.
Looks like an opal.
Yeah. Yeah. And look at the background. The background's so
Oh, that's
beautiful.
cool.
That's
Michelle?
beautiful.
Yeah, that's you with a mask, right?
That's beautiful.
I was playing around with that pencil one again, so yeah,
Got a self-portrait?
yeah. Mhm.
So you have to play with them when they're there, otherwise the next day they may not be. Is that it?
Yeah, it is, and you get to like one and then you go back and it's gone.
Oh,
So
really?
you pay for the program, but yeah.
Michelle, was that a regular picture and
It was a picture, it was with other people in it, and I cropped them out.
but I'm saying, did they distort the face?
Yes,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
what- yeah.
Well, you're much nicer looking in person. It makes you look very devious, though.
Oh,
Okay.
I was ducking COVID.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I awaken in you, Sandy.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
yeah.
Oh,
The photograph in the center was, imposed into the other photo. The other photo of the two faces was actually a photo of like a hologram on trees in Breckenridge. They have a festival every year. And
Gosh.
they were actually faces on these trees, that they had the projection of the faces on the trees. And then I went and I looked for ghosting effect because it goes in my book, and it talks in the poem that Then I Awaken in You talks about the ghosts of my past. So this one on the right actually looks like me, but it's not me. It's the face that was in there, and I went in to look for ghosting effects where you blur the effect, and I changed it to more of this type like tone, like had a little greenish tone in it. And then I superimposed a picture of Dan and me in it, and I gave it a shadow effect. And when you go into layers and you click, you can go in, a box opens up, you can either do a stroke or you could do a shadow. And so it has a little shadow. You could see like towards the left. But the effects of the face were actually photos. It was a photo of these
Yeah.
on trees in Breckenridge.
It is amazing. The one on the right does have some resemblance. to you.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, she does.
I thought it was you, and I was going to say you look like you're sorry.
it almost looks like an ancestry type.
Yeah, well, it sort of does, right? That's what it does. You can actually take this type of effect and put it yourself in a room and ghost out, make the room, and you can really, really ghost the figures even more translucent. So they actually look like ghosts. And again, there are lots of, I watched a YouTube video how to do this. And if I had to explain exactly what I did, I have a whole library of my
Wait,
YouTube
is that
videos.
your wedding dress? Is that a?
No, it wasn't a wedding. It was a dress I wore to some affair.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Ed, Angry Sky.
So again, Topaz Glow.
Wow.
And
Wow.
this was a fire tower on top of a mountain.
Wow.
Wow. This is
Interesting.
so striking. Wow.
With
That's
the
like a great,
flames?
this is a great poster. I could see this as a great poster.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The flames came in on the program?
Well, there are no flames. I mean, it's just, it converted the blue sky to red,
Wow.
and then it added all this intricate stuff in the sky.
Really nice,
It
Ed.
looks like a fire. Something is on fire behind it.
What's that?
Said it looks to me like there's something burning behind
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So
Right.
the program just took a plain old sky and did that?
Yeah, you want to see the original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen?
I have to get out. Why don't we do that at the end?
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, and Michelle again.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Was this?
That was a cartoon one. I was just playing around with it.
Great.
Yeah,
That's great.
A lot
though.
of fun.
yeah. So
Yeah.
nothing much more to tell about it.
I
but-
know, but what's really, oh, go ahead, sorry.
Mark, if you would not just rush ahead to the next picture.
Yeah, we have time. You want to go back?
No, it's
Ooh.
right, never mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so this again is the same paint in the photograph that I used. I created text. I don't remember what, I think I forgot what text I used, and I used a program. There's a program you could download. You could go on to Google it. I forgot what it's called. I will send the information on it. I was supposed to write all this down so I'd have it in front of me, and I just never did. But I know it takes the text and you type your text into a box, and then it creates. You could do it vertical and horizontal. You could do it all different angles. You can change the color, and then when you have a lot of different layers in Photoshop. And then you want to distort the letters so that when it's over your face, you have more distortion over nose
Like,
and
it follows the contours of your
of
face.
your face, right, right. And then I wanted the background, I got the background black. Usually they do this type of work on a portrait without so much clothing, like it would be a top of a shoulder, from shoulder up, without, just the face, so you don't have so much background, and you want to eliminate as much of the background as possible.
And those are the words you typed in.
I typed into a specific online program. It was online. I didn't, there's online programs where you could type in the words, and then it imports as a file into Photoshop.
How many words did you have to type in for this? one?
You could, I did, I don't remember what I did. I did a whole paragraph. I'm not sure what I typed in this one. Let's see. I don't even, heal. Oh, this is something I wrote about healing. And it's a whole paragraph, like 2 or 3 paragraphs of stuff that I wrote about my healing. And that's what you could see the words, healing tools. I know it has physical therapy in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And you could change the font, and what you do is you copy that lettering multiple times on the picture, and then you change the angle. So sometimes you're 90 degrees, then you go to 180 degrees, and you fill up the frame as much as possible with this text. And if you really were to do it right, what they actually show you is to clean up all the hair along the side. I tried. I know Bobby could do all that stuff, but I got a little, took me a long time to do this because, again, I was following a YouTube video while I'm doing it. So I had to keep stopping the YouTube video every time I got to a new layer.
I think it's a very effective picture.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look, if you go to Pinterest, or you go anywhere, you look up these effects, or go on YouTube and look up special effects. And again, I'll put links and I'll send them out to you if you're interested.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I may have written it down somewhere, some of this stuff, and I don't know where on my desk it is right now.
Sandy, if you wanted to have that picture in color.
Yeah, you could do it in color, but I think most of the time they show it like in black and white. I actually did a drawing, a yoga person drawing, and I with all these words on it too, and it's in color. So you can do whatever you want. The text is in white, but the photograph, the painting that I did is in color. And I made a bag out of it. I made mugs out of it. I went Shutterfly crazy. So I have all my stuff. I have now Shutterfly pot holders of my paintings or artwork, and cups and plates and stuff like that, and tote bags. Yeah, because I have no place to put art anymore in the house. So
Time to buy a bigger house, Sandy.
But I don't think so. But this, or take down the old stuff. But this is, yeah, I had fun with this one, and each of these took a long time. I can't tell you this was simple for me. It was very challenging. I devoted a week to doing this stuff.
Oh, God.
Well, not every, yeah, I did.
Patience like
I spent hours, I think, on this thing, but each week I'm challenging myself to a new task, and, as my part of my recovery. So this was my photography week.
It's really a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing to do to help your brain and so on and so forth, learning new things. And
Right.
it's a really, I think, a very gripping picture.
Thank you.
Very special.
Thank you. Oh, actually, my photograph and my words are going to be in the next edition of the Stonebridge Exchange.
Oh. All right.
It was my healing journey.
Yeah.
I made a challah one week.
You made a what?
I made a beautiful challah one week, and today I made matzah.
Oh.
You made your own matzah?
I did.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Somebody wanted to show a picture. Who wanted?
Oh, that was me.
Okay, Ed, why don't you hit the share? You can do it now.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, this was the original.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, I see what it did.
Oh.
The sky was busy, so it took
Wow.
all those clouds
it's
and
interesting.
made it into red, and it looked like fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing, since that's a fire tower, that it makes
Yeah.
it into fire. I mean, that's just.
Right.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Wow. So once again, that is Topaz, which glow?
Glow.
Has glow. Do you pay, how much does that cost?
I think I paid $250 for the whole suite, but that was at least 5-6 years ago, so I'm sure it's probably more now.
Yeah.
Would you get it at Adorama?
I bought it at the Photo Expo show in New York.
Okay.
Now they have a lot of, Topaz is going a lot toward the AI. They have a lot of AI.
Yeah,
And that
right.
takes up all the RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what did you say, Bobby? Just repeat what you said?
Their AI is artificial intelligence.
Right.
Topaz has now gone in that direction. They say they can sharpen your pictures.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, these are all the
Oh, I see. Nice.
programs in the suite.
But this is not the one you showed us before, this photo. It was even more fire-like
Right.
than the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
this
this-
is different.
Yeah, actually, this was okay. The one you're looking at now was one I did that I submitted for one of the contests that ended up winning an award. And then I took that and I manipulated it further in Glow to get the one that you saw today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you
The
like
one
it.
that we saw today really looked like fire. That was
Right.
really good. I don't remember you presenting this one, or maybe I wasn't there.
Yeah.
No, I don't recall it either, but I love it in this.
Anyhow, those are all the
Very nice.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Very interesting.
So you don't use Photoshop, Ed?
I do. I start out in Photoshop, but these have become like plugins. And so you can do, I mean, you can do a lot, you can do most of the manipulations in the various Topaz programs, but I use it as a plugin. So I'll start in Elements and go into one or more of the Topaz programs and then end up back in Elements and
Oh,
then
interesting.
go back and forth.
Does anybody?
Ed, are you paying for the upgrades? Or are you happy with the way they work?
Well, you know, I've been getting free upgrades until now, but I noticed the emails I've been getting from them, it looks like they're no longer giving free upgrades because
No,
yeah.
they lied. They
Yeah.
lied. I'm really upset with them because I've been buying their products for 20 years or more.
Yeah.
And then it was always free upgrades. That was
Right.
the deal, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then one day you get an email, well, no more. We're not giving you the free upgrades. So to me, they're lying. They're liars.
I agree. That's.
Yeah.
You know,
Harvey, that's how they make their money, though.
I don't care.
They send you the basic stuff, then you
No,
have to
who's
keep
talking?
paying.
Wait, who's talking?
AventQuest now
Walter.
handles Nick. And to buy it, for example, for a year, if you get the sale price, it's about $69. And the minute they upgrade it, they hit you for another fee. Now they're pulling it every 6 months.
No, but here's what's upsetting me.
I know. There's no such thing as consumer loyalty.
Well, yeah.
That's what it is.
To me, it's an agreement. You make an agreement, whether it's business or whatever, you stick to the agreement. Or if you want to change it, discuss it, but you can't change it without the other person agreeing with you. I spent a lot of money with them.
Absolutely right.
Wow.
And then, and now they're charging for all their upgrades.
Everyone.
I haven't done it. I'm sticking with what I have because it's still working pretty good.
Does anybody?
Free Nick is gone.
So
Oh,
that
wow.
looks how you changed it, Ed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ed, you're showing us how you did different iterations.
Right.
Very nice.
Wow. That's impressive. Very.
Came out good.
Neat, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it goes on and on. There's so
On
many.
and on and
so
on.
many variables.
Wow.
And you can make some adjustments to each one of those that you
Yeah,
pick, or is it what you
Yeah.
see is what you get?
Yeah, you can adjust it. Hold on a sec.
Hold on, yeah, then-
You should get a commission from them because you're selling it, Ed.
Yeah, so you get all these
Look at
adjustments.
all the sliders you have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but Diana, the thing is, you can't really install it on older machines. At least the Windows older machines, they won't tolerate it.
Really?
I got one picture that I was,
Oh, that's nice in the green background.
every time I would use it, it would just,
But I think we have to upgrade something.
yeah,
Maybe the RAM or something. I don't know.
on more RAM. And I
I
don't
don't know.
computer will
I don't
accept.
even know what a RAM is, but I mean, I know what a RAM
Random
is.
access memory.
More like an animal.
It is an
Four
animal.
legs and two horns.
That's a working memory.
That's great.
This is
Wow.
almost like too many choices.
Yeah, it's
You
hard
could
to
be
make
there
them
forever.
see
I
it.
would never be able to decide.
You're right.
Make a collage out of it.
Yeah,
A wonderful one because it looked like real fire and
yeah, the one you chose, I think so far was the best one. It
Right.
really looked like there was
Amazing what could be
fire
done.
behind it.
Yep.
Does anybody use Luminar AI? Luminar AI. It's just like it's just like a lot of these programs, but the way it's set up and you use your sliders are a little bit different. You can tweak you take your one picture and you can do everything from one panel rather than do it in a bunch of things and then pick out something. But that's another one that you're paying for. I almost went for the one previous to this AI was Luminar 4. And then they came out with Luminar AI and it does more. And I says, oh, this is like crazy. It keeps going.
Right.
yeah, pretty soon. You know, I feel a little bit now about the way other people felt when Photoshop first came on board, which was maybe in the mid-90s. My photo club at that time was enraged when a person came in and showed his pictures. We drummed him out of that club. Not I, but they did. They drummed him out. That's not fair. Most people can't afford to buy all these things. Those were, again, as I say, in the early days. But it's like they're taking control away. They make the picture, and now you say, well, okay, do I want 2 from column A or 1 from column B? It's a little, I don't know, it's a little bit the same. That you don't have the control.
Well, but I kind of felt even on that paint app that we put on, it's sort of, you're just clicking away,
That's
you know,
right.
which is okay, you know, in a way, but in the other side, it's like you're not doing anything. You're just
True.
taking a picture and you're clicking this, and that was one look, and you don't like that look, you click.
It's true. You still have to have a good eye to know which is the right
Well,
one.
no, that's,
But yes, that's what I'm saying. You're still
yeah.
losing the hands-on.
Yeah, that's it. There's no head. There wasn't, at least on that one. Now that Topaz Glow, it seems to have a little bit more control. With the paint, there's just really, am I correct? There's just really very few sliders. You can't really change.
But here's the thing, if you take the paint picture back into Photoshop, you can then play with it additionally using the sliders
Sliders.
we already have.
Yeah. I guess you could. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyhow, I thought this was just fantastic.
Yes.
I'd like to thank
Congratulations to all. A beautiful, beautiful
I
work.
want to thank Claude and Bobby again for their presentation. We never
Right.
would have had such a great evening if it wasn't for them. I have 2 reminders. I think you all got an email about the Four Seasons presentation for the Intercommunity Club
Yeah.
on April 12th. And just a reminder, Rich is going to do a presentation workshop on Panorama on April 13th. So we got a busy week that
Oh,
week.
you sent out the emails on that?
I did not, no, you'll get a reminder from Mark about Rich's presentation. And yes, I did send you, would have gotten it yesterday or maybe the day before about with the link about the Four Seasons presentation. It's Dave, what's his name? Dave DeRoche.
Yes,
He's doing the presentation, I think, on landscape, which is not something I love.
Landscape editing.
Landscape editing, yes. Yes, you should have it, Diana. Look for it.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyhow, I thought it was great fun tonight. Thank you.
You know,